I'm Jeremy with Text to Give, and today I want to talk to you about something that's really important to me because it's something that's changed my life in a way that I really can't even quantify. But it starts out with this, because I want to say this, and is that you matter. I don't know if you've heard that lately, or if it's something you even believe, but you matter, you're important, you're valuable. And the reason I say that is because it's really crucial to understand that, to be able to understand the concept I want to talk about, which is self-care. The thing about self-care is it comes down to that you're responsible for your self-care. It's not on anybody else really. I mean, yes, you can have spouses and parents and people that care about you, but ultimately you have to make the choice to take care of yourself. And that choice comes first off out of deciding you're valuable. The thing is that there's a consequence for not taking care of yourself, and especially as we are and doing work in nonprofits and doing work in ministry, it's so easy for us to give and give and give and give and not pour back into ourselves. And there comes a consequence of burnout and other things that we don't even realize is happening because we're not focused on ourselves, taking care of ourselves like we need to. And before you know it, it's out of control and you're in a place of desperation going, I need help. So today I want to talk to you about 5 things you need to recognize to be able to better take care of yourself. Point number 1 is, I already alluded to it, you have to value yourself. If you don't value yourself, nothing I'm going to say from here is going to matter because you're not going to do it. If you don't see the value in taking the time to take care of yourself, it's never going to happen. Number 2 is, what do you want and what do you need? You have to clarify what it is that it looks like to take care of yourself before you can even do it. Because if you don't know what you need and what you want, you're not going to be able to accomplish it. Number 3 is simple. Be intentional and make a plan. You can talk about all the things that you need and want to take care of yourself, but if you don't actually aren't intentional about it and set a plan and a goal to go after it, you're never going to do it. So be intentional and make a plan. Number 4 is almost as important as number 1. Number 1, obviously you have to value yourself, but number 4 comes down to committing to the plan, committing to being intentional. Because if you don't commit to it, right, it's never going to happen. And the same part of that is you have to put boundaries in place to make sure you do commit to it. For some of you, that's going to take actually asking for help. Asking someone to take the kids for a little bit, or asking someone to keep you accountable about setting those boundaries. And when you're not giving yourself the time you need, that someone can say, hey, go Jeremy, go take that time that you talked about that you need to take care of yourself. Number 5, the last piece of this, and this is something I think that if you're already having a hard time taking care of yourself, it's probably going to be something you're going to really struggle with, is don't feel guilty about taking care of yourself. Don't feel guilty. So in conclusion, I think it's really important to understand this. If you're feeling guilty, if you would feel guilty about trying to take care of yourself and taking that time and setting it aside and being intentional about this and committing to it, there's this 2 points you really need to understand. Too often I've seen people that really love doing what they're doing and love giving to people and love helping people, but they end up burning out and giving up and quitting before their time because they didn't take time to pour back into themselves. You cannot give what you do not have. So this is my challenge to you. Value yourself enough to know that you need to take the time to take care of yourself.